are currently located on Bloor Street in downtown Toronto, and behind me is the St. Paul's Anglican Church and the Cross of Sacrifice. This church is the regimental Anglican Church of the Queen's Own Rifles of Canada, and the monument in its front yard was constructed in 1931 after a major fundraising campaign by the parishioners. It was designed by Sir Reginald Bloomfield. On its sides, inscribed, are the names and dates of military campaigns in which the regiment took part. It started off with campaigns in World War I, but it is continually updated, the most recent addition being the war in Afghanistan.
The church also contains the Book of Remembrance of the First World War. It contains the names of 1,730 soldiers who died for our country. It resides in a special glass case at the back of the main hall, and one page of the book is turned over every day. The Queen's Own Rifles of Canada is our country's longest continuous serving infantry regiment. It was formed in 1860. Since then, it has taken part in every major military conflict that Canada did, from the Fenian raids to the war in Afghanistan, although their most distinguished campaigns were in the World Wars. During the First World War, the Queen's Own were part of the 3rd Canadian Battalion, which fought in Flanders until the end of the war. Many of those men still lie on Belgian soil. One of them is Lance Corporal Ross E.J. Brown. He was a young man from Markham that gave his life for our country during Ypres. His younger brother went on to serve as well, but he survived, and now Lance Corporal Brown lives on in the memorials we built for our heroes. During the Second World War, the Queen's Own took part in the Normandy landings. Amongst the soldiers there was Charles O. Dalton, the company commander at the time. The storming of Bernier-sur-Mer, along with the other landings, secured a path to victory for the Allies and defeat for the Axis. The heroism and sacrifice of these men now stands immortalized in granite. Every year, a commemorative parade on the Sunday before November 11th marches from Moss Park Armory to St. Paul's. Soldiers, veterans, and cadets go shoulder to shoulder while the regimental band plays. The ceremony is concluded by placing a wreath at the foot of the monument, dedicating it to the ones that never returned home. The procession members join the Sunday Mass thereafter. This touching yearly ritual is time for quiet contemplation, mourning of those lost in the wars, and for empathy.
Monuments and ceremonies like this one help foster a connection to the past. An event that might feel as distant as an Arthurian legend is suddenly made more real by meeting a veteran. Understanding the reality and importance of the events of the past while maintaining a human-based approach is crucial. A more personal connection to the history facilitates the learning of it, which in turn teaches one what it means to be Canadian.